Hello and welcome to Geordie Giant Veg. Hello there and welcome to another Geordie Giant Veg. Well, show day is upon us. I'm just down the plot here. I've had my leeks out, I've got everything out. I was cutting it a bit fine this morning. I've been here since 6 o'clock trying to sort stuff out, so I haven't had a chance to take a video beforehand of us taking things out and stuff like that, so I'll show you the aftermath. I've still got a couple of leeks left in just for stock next year. They're crap really. This is a reject leek. You can see it's a big one, but unfortunately it's got to be 6 inches to the button, and the button is 6 1/4 inches, so on that leek it is too long. Same with this one, too long, too long, too long, all too long. These are the flags I've stripped off other leeks. I did manage to get 3 leeks, luckily. They're not the best quality, they're quite raggy. They're not the biggest of sizes either, but I'm happy with them nonetheless. Sorry about the sunshine. I'm happy with them nonetheless. I was lucky to get them out, so I can't complain. We'll see where we'll come. Like I say, I'll be happy if I'm in the top half of the benches, not the bottom half. But after the disaster I've had with them all going to seed and a lot of them bursting, I'm not hopeful of that either, but we'll see. While I'm down here, I'll show you the marrow. I've took another marrow out, which I had keeping for the show, just a little one, just to put in for my 3 veg. I've took a big sweet out as well for my 3 veg, and I've also put a big onion in as part of the 3. I'll show you me marrow. I've got it kept under here. He's outgrown his little spot. I'm gonna have to get some more. There's the big marrow. I don't know if you can see it properly with the sunlight, but put my hand on it for size. It's quite big anyway. So, and I've noticed a little bit of a split in the stalk, so that might be kaput as well. I'll if you can see all the dahlias over there, the dahlias are just looking spot on. They're coming out more and more. I've put a couple of vases of flowers in my show as well, so we'll see how we do with them. The next video will be, the next little snippet will be in the show when I'll show you around and show you how I did. I'll see you again in a second. This is the video of this year's show, Dinnington 2016. There's a trophy. The leek show winner was Stephen Henderson with these leeks. This leek won best in show. As you can see, it's a beauty. And there's the measurements. Well done, Stephen, cracking leeks. These were my leeks, these 3. Finished 5th. Sorry if it's a bit noisy, it's raining. And these leeks here, and luckily, although they were nice, they were slightly too long. Well done, Paul Henderson, on winning the intermediate. and his dad Stephen, who won second place in the intermediate, and I was lucky enough to get third. Three veg section. There's the three veg I put in: a big swede, a big onion and a marrow. Unfortunately I didn't place. It mustn't have been what the judges were looking for. Third place. Second place, Paul Henderson. And first place, his dad, Stephen Henderson. Well done, Stephen. There's my onions. No good, weren't dried out enough. The next one, short enough, so they didn't place. I wasn't expecting a place, to be honest, but I thought I'd put some in regardless. First place, Stephen Henderson. Long root veg. This was my parsnip. Oh, I snapped off. I thought I'd chuck a carrot in as well. First place again, Stephen Henderson with his parsnip. Well done. I had that one at the back made. This it's knitted. It's a carrot, and that goes all the way down and off the bottom. Cucumbers. Mine's a big ugly one at the back. Last year the biggest one, despite its looks, but the judge must have been looking for something different this year and he's given it to the quality instead of the size, which is completely understandable. This is the schedule, leak show. This is what everyone has to abide by. There's my first vase of flowers, which I got third with. I put another one in with some dahlias in, which I got second. And the first place, sorry, was this vase of flowers here, which I'm quite happy with. It's lovely. And the pot plants this side was third was Stephen Henderson, second was Paul, his son, and first was his wife Angela. Well done, Angela. Tomatoes, I put those in. I didn't have any ones ripe. A trust like that won last year's show because of the quantity, not the quality, but it's changed again this year. So it's the quality ones have won this year, the 6 quality trusts. And it was Stephen Henderson again. The second was Angela, his wife, again, and third was Paul, his son, again. Hello, thanks for watching. I'm sorry the video just cut out there. Quite a disappointed year at the show. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I just didn't know what the judges were looking for this year. It seems to have changed completely from last year. I went off last year's entrance, and I tried to copy it. So the things what were getting first place last year, I tried to copy them to put them in this show for this year, and they didn't end up getting placed at all. So the judge has obviously changed his mind and has went for quality this year instead of last year. It was quantity, the bigger the better sort of thing, with it just being a little local show. So yeah, I misunderstood how it was going to be judged this year, but never mind. Congratulations to everyone who entered. There's some fantastic produce out there. Some of the leeks are amazing. I'm over the moon with mine. I was marked down on some of my leeks because of the blanching. As you can see, they weren't blanched properly, which I knew about. And I was marked down 6 points for that. The total cube of my leeks was 255.51, and fourth place the total cube was 250.90. so I had bigger leeks, but because they weren't blanched properly, a bit like his aren't blanched properly. I was fined 6 points for them not being blanched. This gentleman was green and badly blanched leeks. He was -1 he got for that. I got -6. So I was unlucky. If I'd got -5, I would have ended up 4th, which would have been a bonus, but you can't win it all. I'll be doing some more videos shortly of another show. I'll be doing a couple more shows in the next few weeks or so. So subscribe, I'll put a button here. If you just hit subscribe, and it'll notify you of all the shows I'll be entering. I'll be entering another show at the end of September with some other stuff. Hopefully I'll be sticking my giant marrow in there, and I might get in the top 3. But after me disaster here, I'm not holding my breath. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate all your support. And tune in for the next one. See you again on the next one.